Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romancer 3 Kingdoms 14 on the Mysterious JG. Made a slight sound adjustment. Hope it works out well. Let's throw down that save from the end of the last video, since I know now that it took. And we were going to give a title to Gao Shun, who is a good officer under Lu Bu. There are not that many of those. It's not somebody who shows up in Dynasty Warriors, because they just haven't explored the Lu Bu faction too much. Because it's a main faction. It's gone by. The edition of Three Kingdoms novel that I have is in 5 books. And Lu Bu is defeated during book 1, so or maybe he makes it around to the beginning of book 2, but I think it's book 1. He's pretty much taken up. So Gao Shun, we're going to give him a title. Basically, so he can command more troops. Oh, no. This is not right. Okay. This isn't going the way it's supposed to go. But he can be... I wanted to be the senior... No, it needs to be something that nobody... that is not a title that's already held. So... we don't have a officer of prisoners. Yeah, I was already looking at them. Officer of prisoners and right flank general. We'll have the officer of prisoners be Gao Shun, because he was a guy who... was a guy who was made a prisoner and executed, so he knows all about being prisoners in an alternate reality where he died. The other thing is we could give it to the Riza. Is she, she's a little anime girl who was in that zone. Oh, but she is traveling and can't currently receive a title. I forgot the best way to actually track him down. I thought he had high leader, so I was looking for him that way. Here we go. He is currently active and cannot be selected. Well, crap. The whole point was that I thought he wasn't active and I could use him. What are you doing, Gao Shun? What is your current assignment? He is returning to Chen Liu, and it will take 8 days. Alright, never mind. Let's just start the turn. Jesus. Hopefully we don't lose Feng Jiao here. But we probably will. Proposal for Yang Ji to restrain Su Fei unit failed. Shang Hong unit has fallen into a disordered state. We can't allow this chance to pass us by. Raise the morale by 25 and reinforce them. Oh, they might get out of this. Didn't reinforce Feng Jiao, though. A surprise attack that's going to finish her. I cannot even offer an excuse. Do what you will. Okay, Liu Fu also got wiped out. Let's see. Okay, Toriyama Rosario unit's been battling with camp. Good for you. She conquered someplace rather. Shi Xie defeated Feng Xiao unit. Annihilation of Feng Xiao unit affected the morale of one surrounding unit. Liu Fu has become near death. Okay, so Liu Fu was captured. Alright, Liu Fu was captured, and he's near death. He was badly wounded. But he's alive, and we're gonna take the city anyway. Because, I mean, look at this. Death comes for Jin Yang. Alright, but no, this has not gone swimmingly, the combat in this particular video. And Lethal, who was supposed to come up to the rescue, got stuck fighting a camp. So we'll see what happens. These units will probably engage him now. I'll use the silver tongue of mine to wrap up the negotiations quickly. Lord Shi Xie, I have come on behalf of my Lord Yuan Shu. I appreciate the lengths you've gone to come here. What might I do today? You need... Could I ask you to attack Wu Ling? Oh, that's right. We haven't actually made this request yet. I just knew that it was going to be approved. Doing Yuan Shu a favor now may benefit us sometime down the road. I suppose we can't refuse after being asked in this manner. I'm grateful for your compassion. I talk a little bit like Yuan Shu. Shi Xie armies accepted the request to attack Wu Ling. Relations between Mong and Shi Xie army have become friendly. Which is actually a downgrade, so... What stuff's happening? Jiangping reached city level medium. Terrible news. Liu Fu has been captured by Yuan Shao's army's Yang. It seems a well-regarded item in Ye. Liu Qi army is currently advancing on our Jin Ye. We need a plan immediately. We've got Iron Wall tomes. People are arriving in Puyang. Shi Xie is sending troops. Dajian has captured Yanman. It's all coming together, folks. So what are you guys up to now? You're, yeah, their orders kind of got disrupted. Man, he's an enemy warrior. Well, alright, so combat didn't go great on that turn, but... Oh, what cities are you considered to be from? Because that's the city that's going to need... Shochun, okay. Shochun will need to assign some overseers. Shochun is doing okay for food, so I'm not going to spend a bunch of their money, but buying food. He must be a famous officer, because that is a lot of conquer land score. Wulin. We can stop recruiting, I think. Although you're terrible at agriculture, so let's have to do barracks instead. I need to get all this organized at some point, but Yeah, Shoshun should have somebody who's recruiting. What am I talking about? What? I mean to dismiss all. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. I did that. I didn't mean to do it. Let's leave it alone. $25,000 troops there. Presumably you're not back yet, Gao Shun. Oh, you are. Okay. Well, maybe even more awesome people are now back. Nope. Okay. So it's either you or the Riza has to get a title. And as cute as all these little anime people are, I think we might go with Gao Shun. So he's going to be the officer of prisoners. Although Colonel who establishes martial might is fine. They both give 8. No, officer of prisoners gives you like 11k. Which is kind of perfect in this situation. That will allow him to march 11k troops out of the city. You could do a ram unit, actually. Which might be nice, because we're going to have... but, well, you know, we don't, but when the time comes for a siege unit, we've got Vulture Beam there. Let's do an arrow because it's so much faster. And we'll have him start heading for Changban. Go back to Port Yadao. Yadao. It looks like Huang Zhong is going to escape. The Dream Master is going to successfully retreat. That is his dream. And waiting for piles of officers to show up here, but they are not there yet. Should we buy even more food? That would leave us with no gold at all. If we bought all that we possibly could, that is. That's probably more reasonable. Because I do kind of want to march out of here with some more guys. But now, who do I have to work with? I've got Sam Parr, who's a decent officer. Let's get Sam Parr on the march too, why not? Just trying to feed guys into the feed guys into the meat grinder here. We're going to need to just overwhelm Liu Qi's armies with numbers. Unless I'm patient enough to wait to finish off Yuan Shao and bring my best officers down here, and I'm just not that patient. Once we finished off Yuan Shao, I'll reorganize this, and I'll just be at a point where food and supplies are just being sent into the first district by the computer-controlled regions. I might even want to make it so that like Puyang and maybe even Chenliu and Luoyang, and like I might want to put these in the computer-controlled district and just really have a few frontline cities that are being given supplies all the time. Is this place even set up right now? Yeah, it is. It just wasn't in great shape. Alright, so you guys are just kind of stunned at your own victory. Zerfall is just getting out of here. Scooby! Let's get out of here, Scoob! Which is, you know, understandable. I don't know why I have so few, yeah, go get the guy in Runan, just do it. Guo Jun. Officer of Liu Biao, he served under Liu Bei when Liu Bei ruled over Jing. He defended Jiangmen Gate. Along with Meng Dai, he was the father of the Shu officer Huo Yi. That's great. His abilities are pretty okay. He is courageous and stout. Burn the Lent unit? Sure, we can try. It's not gonna work, but... Meanwhile, we have a wise and talented suggestion. I think... I want to say that we don't get people suggesting to improve the core units that often. Not just because there's only like a 1 in 6 chance in your average city, but I'm thinking it is just they think it doesn't come up that much, and it's usually wise officers that suggest it. But maybe it really does come down to, no, there's an even chance they'll make a recommendation for whatever district, and only 1 in 6 or so are going to be core districts. Anyway. Should be some folks ready for reward, but maybe the 2-post whatever system that we set up has made it so that nobody needs rewards anymore. They're all constantly happy because our government is so perfect. I don't know. Let's teach this guy some powerful techniques that will allow us to just burn through these books. Yeah, book burning, folks. It's a great idea. If your political philosophy involves banning books, there's no way that you're the bad guy. Anyway. That guy already knows Iron Wall, but does this guy know Iron Wall? No. He does not. We can teach him Iron Wall. What about... this guy? He does know Iron Wall. It's like the only thing he does know. Probably because he got taught it when I was teaching everyone Iron Wall. Yu Jin, an actual, real, decent, useful officer. And now he also is a sponge soaking up Iron Wall knowledge. They still want to search in Ye. Apparently I sent people to Ye who were more than 15 days out and didn't realize it. Because they didn't get back. Any more of these Yuan Shao guys who are suddenly ready to go? No. feel like I'm just not in the... Maybe I'm not in the right mood to be playing this game right now, period. I hit a point where I needed some more stuff for the channel. Because I don't really have the patience right now to cycle through and check to make sure everything is micromanaged correctly at the city level. So yeah, let's just get another turn going. It's going to take forever for these guys to get down to Jinyang, but Jinyang cannot hold. They've got, between the deployed troops, 5, 6, 7, they got about 7.5k, like several individual units that are coming down outnumber them almost 2 to 1. So they're outnumbered like many times to 1. It's just going to be a while for me to actually deploy all those forces there. Huda Gate. It is not worth... Yeah, I'm not going to get into micromanaging. But we'll keep an eye on... you have a little red icon. I hope that doesn't mean that you're already short of food. But yeah, I've got quite a few troops that are heading down this way. I'm really hoping to... start pressuring Jiangling. And it would be lovely if one of the two forces who told me they were going to attack Muling actually, you know, did it. Since clearly knows where the long-term threat is and is building up all of his forces in Chaisang. You'd think he'd put a lot of troops in Lujiang, but he might know that there's just no way he's going to hold that from the initial attack. Alright, well, Feng Xiao got defeated, but is still alive. So let's keep an eye on the adventures of Lethal Feline, and I guess, Zhu Q. I don't really want him attacking Yang'an by himself, but if they deploy troops out of Yang'an, he can take them on in the field. His stats are okay. Your Majesty, the fire attack was successful. That unit is wrapped in flames. Nice. That never seems to happen. Of course, he gets out of them immediately and conquers the area. He's taking out Toriyama Rosara's unit. Okay, so that's kind of handy for us. He's not trying to go all the way to attack our cities. Yuan Shu, a Yuan Shao army plot has taken Dongyin. Relations have declined. Did they take it, or do they just... Soldiers, what is going on? Don't think you can hold Yan Liang. Yan Liang! One show! Oh, Zhang He escaped. Getting out of a cell like this is a simple task for me. Just opening the surveillance. Yeah, all of his decent officers are getting away. Plus this guy. Seems there's a well-regarded item in Yay. Yeah, it's not the Iron Wall Tome. We've got a bunch of those, but they're not that well-regarded, really. The Yuki army is certainly getting ahead of themselves. Let us make them pay for stealing Changban. Cao Ren has captured Huarong. We cannot lower our guard even after capturing someone. Yeah, well, why did you do it then? So, there is some danger of Lethal getting his supplies cut off. So we should probably go and try to hold Mei Cheng. Yes, officers at Jiang. That is a good thing. Let us auto-appoint based on Conquer. And I'm just going to trust them to do it the correct way for right now. Yeah, we're going to have way too many officers here because I think I'd already sent a bunch of people here. And then called it a session, and I'm now sending a bunch more people here. So, yikes. Do we have enough for recruitment and other types of overseers? We do. And that's actually what you should be doing. You're fine for training. Because you're the drill master. And we'll go back in and figure out where Zhao Yun had been placed in charge and put someone else there instead. Liu Fang, I'm sure you won't be as good as he was, but you'll do your best. You're a cultured minister after all. Alright, so I'll need to keep an eye out, because when this place's officer count suddenly jumps up to like 20, we'll need to move people out of there, or else it'll get overburdened with the costs of maintaining all those people. And now we could march out a unit under Zhou Yun's command to start, you know, beating people up. But with these other units on the way, I think I'll just wait, and eventually, when I... What am I waiting for? If I can clear a path here, we can get Vulture Bean to attack, but they still got 15k in Jiangling. I'll try to wait. I'll try to be patient and wait. Because I do have quite a few units that are on their way. Jiangling is the main city that they put their main resources into, and obviously all their officers will be concentrated in Yang'an and Wuling if Jiangling falls, but Jiangling was the main threat to us in what they had left. Once we take Yang'an, we can also start thinking about gathering armies and forces there to push into Jiangzhou and start dealing with the guy who will be the last man standing in the coalition to end Zhongomania. Well, you guys seem to have given up on your attack. Where are you going? Yeah, okay, looks like a lot of you guys are heading for your various home bases. Except Cao Cao and Fa Zhang, who are determined to take down this fort. I mean, Shatong with 2,500 troops. Chen Liu only has 7,500. No, they're putting all their resources, they're pouring everything that they can spare into Shatong. That's where they're sort of hoping to make their stand, it looks like. Alright, well, let's call it. Might have a bit of domestics to do in the next video, but we should eventually get to action. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to control my instincts to micro, particularly up in the far north, where I'm going to turn it over to the AI to manage shortly anyway. But our next real difficulty spike will be whenever we reach the point that we just can't maintain peace with Sun Ce anymore. Because I had really hoped to keep peace with Sun Ce until he died and Sun Quan takes over, to maintain my headcanon that Yuan Shu thinks Sun Ce is a faithful vassal who's totally under his heel. I'm not sure that's going to be possible. I don't think. I don't know. I mean, we could maintain this false peace and just like slowly beat up Liu Zhang, but Liu Zhang is not a threat. It's Sun Ce at this point. So we'll see where it goes next time, folks. Bye.